on the occasion of Srimati Radharani's appearance day, that is called Sri Radhashtami. Just a few days back, we had Sri Krishna Janmashtami. The Supreme Lord Sri Krishna made his divine appearance. And after a few days, is about like 15 days, so we are having another very big festival, very special festival for devotees of Lord Krishna, is Sri Radhashtami, Radharani's appearance day. So we will try to understand the spiritual significance of this event and how it is connected to our life. What is the benefit in our life of celebrating Srimati Radharani's appearance day? We'll try to know. So, first question that comes to our mind is, who is Srimati Radharani? Many times in India we have heard this name, Radha. Sometimes our mother, sisters, somebody in our family, neighbors, school teacher, many of them might have this name, Radha. But we are not speaking about those Radhas, ordinary human beings who are keeping Radha as a name. We are talking about the Supreme Divine Mother, Krishna's eternal consort. That Radharani we are speaking today. So who is she? Who is this personality? So that from the Shastra we'll try to understand. Now to understand who is Srimati Radharani, we need to understand these aspects connected to Krishna. So let's see. First we will understand why Krishna comes. As I already said, a few days back, about 2 weeks back, we had Sri Krishna Janmashtami. That means Krishna coming, is making his divine appearance. So can some of you tell why Krishna comes? Why does Krishna appear?
First for his devotees.
Again, please come again.
First for his devotees.
For his devotees he comes. Okay. Why he comes for his devotees?
To show his Leela.
To show his Leela. Okay, nice. All of you can just give a try. From Bhagavad Gita, do you know why Krishna comes? Yada yada hi dharmasya. Yes, you are raising your hand. Please say. So what does that verse say?
Establish the religious principles. He will come again and again. Millennium after millennium.
Okay, so you are saying, Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, he comes millennium after millennium. For what? Dharma samsthapanarthaya. Dharma samsthapana. To establish or to re-establish dharma, number one. Paritranaya sadhunam. Krishna also says, Paritranaya sadhunam. To protect my devotees. To protect my devotees. Vinashaya cha dushkritam. To destroy miscreants. That means basically 3 reasons. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. Isn't it? You have heard this, very famous. And dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Sambhavami means I come. Yuge yuge, in every yuga I come. For these 3 things, right? This is what they here, you can see on the screen. Paritranaya, you can also join, please chant this. Paritranaya sadhuna vinashaya cha dushkrita dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. To deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion I myself appear millennium after millennium. This is what Krishna himself is telling. But there are some doubts. After hearing this, some doubts come to our mind. Krishna is giving these reasons why I come. The doubts are, if Krishna wants to kill demons, vinashayacha dishkrita, to annihilate the miscreants, is Krishna's coming is really required? Should he really personally have to come? It's like, you say somebody is harassing nearby your home. Somebody is coming and troubling you, creating so much disturbance. And Prime Minister is telling, don't worry, I will personally come. Is it really required? Is Prime Minister coming is really required? You tell, see this somebody is not following traffic rules. So don't worry, I will come and I will make sure he will follow traffic. Is it really required? These acharyas are getting this kind of doubt. Ordinary people who do not know who Krishna is, they may think, okay, it's okay, let Krishna come. But the great acharyas who know what is Krishna's position, just like we all know what is Prime Minister's position in this country, not some small man. Just 2 days back, we were in Prayagraj. This Chief Minister and President of India was coming to Prayag. So entire city was closed. So many arrangements were made. The moment President is coming, means so many roads were blocked, shops were closed, and so much grand arrangement was made. So whenever he comes, this much arrangement happened. So here it is said, Paritranaya sadhuna, to protect my devotees, to kill these miscreants, and to re-establish dharma. So the great acharyas, they ask this question, if at all Krishna comes here to kill miscreants, his personal coming is not required. Because the Vedas are telling that Supreme God has got some energies. Parasya Shaktir Vividhaiva Shruyate Na Tasya Karyam Karanam Cha Vidyate. The Vedas are telling, Kathopanishad is telling, who is God? God is somebody who does not have to do any work. Then who will do the work? His energies will do. Like rich man, very big man, very rich man. He will have so many servants. Somebody will clean his home, somebody will cook for him, somebody will drive him. He has got so many assistants. Am I right? He himself is not doing. He may do, it's not that he can't do, but generally he has got so many assistants. Like that, the Vedas are telling, God has got so many assistants called Shaktis. Parasya Shaktir, and they are not some ordinary Shaktis. Parasya Shaktir, they are very extraordinary energies. Parasya Shaktir, Vividhaiva Shruyate. In so many ways they help the God. So all that God wants to do is He only wants to desire. Like many of you sit at home and you desire. Now I want to eat gobi manchuri. That's all. Now all that what you have to do, you don't have to cook gobi manchuri. You take one app, Zomato, Swiggy, just click there. Then gobi manchuri will come to your home. You didn't do anything. All that you did was desire. Now imagine ordinary people like us can fulfill our desire so easily. Don't you think God, and if he has a desire, how he will be able to fulfill his will? It must be so easy. So if God, his idea is this, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam, why he has to come? He has got so many energies, and one of that energy that we all know, at least Indians we know, is called Durga Devi. This Durga Devi, she's called Shakti, right? She's called Shakti, Adi Shakti, or in South India she's called as Shakti Amma, or in North India she's called Shakti, Vaishno Devi, and all these things. So many times you can see when Durga Puja happens in Dasara time, in North India they bring South they bring Ganesha festival, the Ganesha idols. Like that in North India during Durga Puja they bring Durga Murtis. You can see that Durga Devi will be killing the demons. Have you seen it? Some Trishula will be there, she'll be killing the demon. So Durga Devi is enough to kill the demons. She kills Mahishasura. She kills like this, so many demons she kills. That means she, according to Brahma Samhita, she is like on shadow. You see, my shadow is that. If I move my hand, shadow also moves. Chaye vayasya bhuvanani vibharti durga ichchana rupama piyasya chacheshtate sa govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So Maya, this Maya Devi called Durga Devi, she is like a chaya. Chaya means the shadow. And she exactly does whatever Krishna wants. Ichchana Rupi, whatever is the Ichcha of Lord Krishna, that Durga Devi will execute. She is the CEO of Krishna, Chief Executive Officer. So she will execute. So Krishna does not have to really come to kill any demons. That is not his real reason why he comes. Even though Krishna is saying like this in Bhagavad Gita, but that even his energies can do. For that, Krishna does not have to come. It is not required. Then, Dharma Samstapana. Oh, I think Krishna is coming for Dharma Samstapana. Again, for this also Krishna does not have to come. You see, Srila Prabhupada, 50 years back, he travelled the entire world for 14 times and he established Kali Yuga Dharma, that is Harinama Sankirtana. Krishna did not come for us. Like that, before Prabhupada, some other Acharya, like Madhvacharya, Sri Ramanujacharya, like this, Acharyas themselves can establish Dharma. That means Dharma Samstapana can happen by Krishna's devotees. Krishna's devotees will do Dharma Samstapana. Krishna's energies will do Paritranaya Sadhuna, Vinashaya Chatushkruta. Just like now you may say, oh, Krishna comes to protect his devotees. For that also Krishna is not required. There are so many songs that devotees have written. My dear Lord, you are coming is not required. What is enough? Your holy name is enough. Simply you chant holy name. That holy name will protect devotee, like Draupadi. In Mahabharata, Draupadi was in danger. Right? So Krishna did not come to protect Draupadi at that time. She just started chanting Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Hey Govinda, Damodara, Madhava, Krishna, Pahimam, Krishna, please protect me. So Krishna protected Draupadi. So for that Krishna did not come. Actually Krishna coming to protect his devotees personally is really not required. Krishna coming to kill demons is also not, personal presence is not required. Krishna coming to establish dharma, that also not required because he is pure devotees only will do dharma samstapana. Then why is Krishna coming? See, all these things has got connection with who is Srimati Radharani. That is why we are discussing this. So that the answer for all this question in Bhagavatam is given. Why Krishna comes personally? The Lord comes to spread happiness. Why does Lord come? Hello? To spread happiness. Let's see what is that. So here Lord Brahma is telling us in Bhagavatam. Prapancham nishprapanchopi vidambayasi bhutale prapanna janata ananda sandoham pratitham prabho. Brahma is telling this, Lord Brahma is telling why Krishna comes. Please repeat this verse. Prapancham nishprapanchopi. The meaning of this line is Prapancha means material world. Nishprapancha means spiritual, non-material. Oh my dear Krishna, even though you do not belong to this prapancha, because you are nishprapancha, you are spiritual. Prapancham nishprapanchopi. Although you are spiritual, you are beyond this material world, you still come to this material world. Prapancham nishprapanchopi. Second line, please repeat. Vidambayasi bhutale. You come to this earth. Bhutale. Bhu means this earth. You come to this bhutale and it is like a vidambayasi. Vidambana means some kind of a joke. Why Krishna come here? It is not required. It is like if I tell you, suddenly one day you are all driving and the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is standing in the signal and he is managing that circle. Will you all get surprised that you say, ye to har din hota hai. Is every day it happen? Does it happen every day? Is it common? Hello, all mask. Who talks, who doesn't talk, no one knows. So does it happen every day? No, it doesn't happen. That's why Brahma is saying, this is something very special. Actually, it is very special. If you see Prime Minister managing one traffic signal, it is something very unusual. Like that, Krishna coming is very unusual. It is not something normal. Prapanchopi, prapancham nishprapanchopi, vidambayasi bhutale. Then why he comes? Now Brahma is saying, please repeat. Prapanna janatananda. See, you can all see there is a word called ananda. What is the meaning of ananda? Happiness. Janatananda. There is another word called jana. Jana means all of us, people. Prapanna jana. Prapanna means in Sanskrit, surrendered people. Prapanna means surrender. Prapanna jana means people who have surrendered to Krishna. Such people are called Prapanna jana. Nothing but devotees. Prapanna jana ananda. You come to give happiness to those who have surrendered unto you. This is why you come. Prapancham nishprapanchopi vidambayasi bhutale prapanna janatananda. Last one, please repeat. Sandoham pratithum prabho. Pratithum means spread. Sandoham pratithum prabho. Hey Prabho, hey Krishna, you come to spread happiness to your devotees. That is why you come. My dear Master, Prabho, although you have nothing to do with this material existence, Nishprapanchopi, you come to this earth, Bhutale, and imitate Vidambayasi, material life, just to expand the varieties of ecstatic enjoyment for your surrendered devotees. That's why you come. Okay? And now, first thing we understood, Krishna comes for what? To spread happiness to whom? To his devotees, to surrendered people. Now, how does he do this? Okay, now we understood Krishna comes to spread happiness to his devotees. How does Lord spread happiness? Here it is mentioned. Please repeat. Anugrahaya bhaktanam manusham dehamastitaha bhajate tadrisha krida yashrutva tatparo bhaved. Anugrahaya bhaktanam. What is the meaning of anugraha? To bless, to give mercy. For whom? Bhaktanam, for devotees. Manusham dehamastitam. You actually take a body which is like human. Krishna When he comes, he takes a body like human, but it is not a human body. Because Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, he comes with his own body, spiritual body, not like our body. What does it mean? It means his body will not be born like our body. Our body is born because of a man and woman coming together, our body is born. But Krishna's body is not born like this. It is Swayambhu, it is self-manifested. Krishna appeared in the Vasudeva's heart, and from the heart he transferred to Devaki's heart and then womb, and then he appeared with Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, 4 hands, Narayana. It is not an ordinary. And Krishna doesn't get any diseases, he doesn't become an old man, all those things are not there. So Krishna's body is not like human body, but it looks like human body. Anugrahaya bhaktanam manusham dehamastita bhajate tadrisha krida. Krida means activities. He performs some activities. That activities, Shrutva. When you hear about those activities, when you discuss about those activities, you read about those activities, then what happens? Tat paro bhavet. We become completely sold out to Krishna. That means we become Krishna's devotees. How do we become Krishna's devotees? By hearing about Krishna's so many activities. So Krishna comes and he performs so many leelas. And by hearing about those leelas, discussing about those leelas, our heart will change and we develop love for Krishna. Tatpara, we become completely Krishna side. Tatpara means you become his para, completely become Krishna para. Tatpara bhave. In this way, how he spreads happiness is by performing his pastimes, by making devotees discuss about those pastimes. So this is one. With whom does the Lord perform his pastime? Now the question is, so we understood, okay, Krishna comes for what? To spread happiness. Now how does he spread happiness? By performing pastimes. Now the next question comes, with whom does he perform the pastime? He has to now perform leelas. With whom? With whom you think Krishna will perform the pastime? Not some ordinary people. Not people like you and me. That is not with that Krishna is going to perform his leelas. Krishna is going to perform his pastimes with his internal potency. His personal pleasure potency he has got. Like I said, Krishna has got so many Shakti. Parasya Shaktir Vividhaiva Shruyate. And one of the Shakti that Krishna, whenever Krishna wants to enjoy, Krishna will not enjoy something cheap way that we all enjoy. Krishna's enjoyment is within himself. Because he is Purna, he is complete. His happiness does not come from outside. He has his happiness, pleasure, potency within himself. That pleasure potency he manifests. That pleasure Shakti will come out. And that pleasure Shakti or happiness Shakti. Tell me all of you, is it not that in our life, every day, we all want to be happy? Yes or no? Is there anybody who comes to temple, any temple and say, hey Bhagavan, please give me some unhappiness in my life? Have you ever prayed? What do you pray? What do you think your parents pray? What do you think everybody pray in this world? What is that one thing that we want from everyone? Enjoyment. Isn't it happiness? That happiness, there is one Shakti of that happiness. That belongs to Krishna. Happiness. That happiness Shakti. With that Shakti, happiness Shakti called Ahladini Shakti. Ahlada means happiness. That Ahladini Shakti of Krishna is called Srimati Radharani. Who is Srimati Radharani? What does that Ahladini Shakti means? Krishna's happiness Shakti it is. Whenever Krishna wants to do some happy activities, he makes his happiness Shakti come out, and with that Shakti only he will perform those Leelas. Right? Now here it is, this Shvetashvatara Upanishad and Katopanishad, both the place it comes. Parasya Shaktir Vividaiva Shruyate Swabhaviki Jnana Bala Kriyacha. The Supreme Lord has multi-potencies which act so perfectly that all consciousness, strength and activity are being directed solely by His will. Whenever Krishna wants to enjoy, he enjoys with his own Shakti. It belongs to him. From that Shakti, he will enjoy. And that Shakti, the position of Srimati Radharani is that Ahladini Shakti. She's not some ordinary personality. Who is Radharani? She is the one who gives happiness to not just Krishna, to everybody in this world. Can you see sometimes some ant is walking, the ant is crawling, it is traveling. What do you think? Why is ant going? What is that ant searching for? Food. And when you get the food, what do you get? Happiness. You see outside of the road, our temple, there is a road, so many people are coming and going. What are they all going, coming for what? For happiness. Everybody is searching for happiness. There is nobody in this world who says, no, it's okay even if I'm not happy. No, everybody wants happiness. And that happiness comes from Radharani. Radha means the source of happiness. And that happiness, the Shakti, belongs to Lord Krishna. It is His internal potency. Now let us understand who is Srimati Radharani? What is her position from Sri Narada Purana? This is what Narada Purana says. And it is spoken by whom? No, it's not spoken by Narada. Who has spoken this? Krishna. Lord Krishna has spoken this. Please repeat this. Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam.
Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam.
Satya Eva Punah Punah.
Satya Eva Punah Punah.
Vina Radhika Prasade.
Vina Radhika Prasade.
Mat Prasade na Vidyate.
Mat Prasade na Vidyate.
Okay, can some of you translate it into English from your common sense Sanskrit? How much you understand? Yes. What's your name?
Siddharaj.
Siddharaj. Yes, please tell.
It says, truth and truth, it shall be truth, that without Radhika's prasada or what do you say, grace,
Yes.
my grace or my prasada is, I can't give you my grace or my prasada. Krishna says.
Good. Almost you have done well. Please give him a big round of applause. Anyone else like to try? He has already spoken, almost. Anybody else? Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam. See, 3 times Satyam word has come. Anytime, anything you tell 3 times, no? That means it is very serious. In court they say, order, order, order. That time it is serious. You can't play around. Otherwise you will be punished if you don't listen. So Krishna is saying this. Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam. This is the truth. This is the truth. Again I am telling you, this is the truth. What is the truth? Satyam eva Punah Punaha. Again I am telling you, this is the truth. What is the truth? Vina Radhika Prasada. Without Radharani's blessings. Vina Radhika Prasada Mat Prasada. Without Radharani blessing you, without Radharani being happy about you, Mat Prasada na labhyate. You will not get my blessings. Krishna is saying this. Mat Prasada na labhyate. It's very nicely, elaborately described how it is. Now, once what happened, Narada Muni wanted to know who is the greatest devotee of Lord Krishna. who is this greatest devotee of Lord Krishna? I want to know. Like this. So, he first of all, he goes to Indra. Oh, this Indra, no? He is the in charge of all this, so many things in this world. That means he must be a good devotee of Krishna. That is why he has, he has got that much power by Krishna. So he is a very nice devotee. So he went to Indra and started glorifying Indra. Oh Indra, you're so nice, you're so great, you're such a nice devotee of Krishna. That is why you have got blessings of Krishna to control and manage this such a big world. Then Indra told, he first paid namaskara to Narada Muni and said, my dear Narada Muni, you have mistaken. I am not a devotee. If I am a devotee, I would have not done what I did. What did he do? What do you all think? What did Indra do? He said, actually, you see how much problem I created for Brajvasis, for Vrindavan devotees, right? Actually, I am not a devotee. If I was a devotee, I will never create problem for Vrindavan Vasis like this. Actually, before Indra, Narada Muni had gone to Brahma. First he went to Brahma. He goes to Brahma and says, oh, you are such a great devotee because everything happens through you only in this world. And Krishna has appointed you. And you are also called as Brahma Sampradaya. And such a great devotee, Brahma Samhita prayer offered. So you are very great. Then Brahma told, you see, I am such a fallen person. I am not at all a devotee. You know why I am not a devotee? If I am a devotee, I would have never separated Vrindavan devotees from Krishna. Because those of you who don't know, once Brahma came and he took away all the friends of Lord Krishna and cows and calves. Brahma Vimohana Leela. He came to Vrindavan and he kidnapped all Krishna's friends, cows and calves. So he said, if I am a real devotee, why will I separate Vrindavan Vasis from Krishna? Because Krishna always wants to be with Vrindavan Vasis. So I don't think I am a devotee. Go to Indra. Indra is a great devotee. Because I separated all the people, Indra brought everyone together under Govardhana Hill. See, he brought 7 days association with Krishna for all Vrindavan Vasis. He is such a nice devotee. I am not at all a devotee. So that's why Narada came to Indra. Then Indra said, no, I am not a devotee. I think Brahma out of his humility has just told my name. I am not a devotee. Prahalad is a very nice devotee. Prahalad was always chanting his name, no matter what. So he is very nice devotee. Then Narada Muni comes to Prahalad and says, such a nice devotee. Then Prahalad says, no, I am not at all a devotee. I am not a good devotee. What kind of devotee I am? When Lord came, yes, it's a fact that Lord came for my sake. But when the Lord came, I did not do anything to Lord. I didn't ask him, do you want to drink some water at least? The Lord was there and I just didn't take care of the Lord at all. What kind of devotee I am? I didn't give him any bhoga, naivedya, nothing I gave. Simply I was standing in front of the Lord. Apart from some dry words that I offered as a prayers, nothing more I did. I am not a devotee. Go to Lord Shiva. Like this, Prahalad sent to Lord Shiva. Then again Lord Shiva sent Narada Muni to Pandavas. These Pandavas, they are great devotees. Who is saying? Shiva is saying. I am not at all a devotee. Pandavas, they are always with Krishna. Any problem in their life, Krishna will immediately come. Just think how great devotees they are. Like this Shiva is telling. Then Narada Muni came to Pandavas. Oh Pandavas, look, Lord Shiva sent me to you. Such a nice people you are all. Any problem in your life, Krishna will immediately come from Dwaraka. Such great devotees you are all. Then Pandavas told, no, we are not nice devotees. We are also not nice devotees. Actually, nice devotee is Uddhava. Uddhava is a very great devotee. Go to Uddhava. Then Narada Muni came to Uddhava. Then he started glorifying Uddhava. you're such a nice devotee. See, after traveling entire Brahmanda, I've come to you. Then Uddhava told, actually, I was also thinking like you. What is that? I'm the greatest devotee of Lord Krishna. But very recently I discovered what is my position. Before that I was thinking I'm a very great devotee of Krishna. Recently Krishna wrote a letter and sent me, please go to Vrindavan and deliver this my message to all the gopis. And when I went to Vrindavan, when I met the gopis, when I spoke to them, when I read this message of Krishna to them, when I saw the gopis of Vrindavan, then I understood not even 1 milligram of bhakti that the Vrindavan gopis have that I have for Krishna. So I am not a devotee at all. So if at all you want to meet real devotees of Krishna, please go to Vrindavan and meet those gopis. So then Narada Muni came to Vrindavan and he met all those gopis. Then they said, yeah, maybe, but Uddhava told. But actually those Ashta Sakhis are there. Lalita, Vishaka, Ranga Devi, Chitra Devi, Tunga Vidya, Indulekha. See, they are so great. Anything that Radha Krishna wants, first they'll ask them only. They are highest devotees. We are all assistants. Then again Narada Muni came to this Ashtasakhis. Then all the Ashtasakhis took Narada Muni personally and told, we will show you who is the greatest devotee of Krishna. And then they brought Narada Muni to Srimati Radharani and said, this Radharani, she is the topmost devotee of Krishna. Nobody can love Krishna more than Radharani. Nobody can be more surrendered to Krishna like Radharani. We all take inspiration from Radharani. She is our source of inspiration. She is the topmost. Like this, the Ashtasakhis introduced Narada Muni to Srimati Radharani. At that time, when Narada Muni met Radharani, at that time Krishna personally spoke the shloka which we saw now. So this is there in Narada Purana that Sanatana Goswami has quoted in his explanation of 10th canto Bhagavatam. Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam Satyameva Punah Punaha Vinaradhika Prasadena Mat Prasada Nalabhyate. Oh my dear Narada Muni, see, Krishna didn't tell this about anybody else. He's telling, without Radharani's mercy, you will never get my blessings. If somebody has to tell like this, how much important Radharani, isn't it? So why we are discussing? Because our first question is, who is Srimati Radharani? As I already said, not somebody who is keeping this name as our sister Radha, mother as Radha, grandmother, neighbor, aunt, uncle, or some neighbor, school teacher. We are not talking about such Radha. We are talking about Radha, without whose blessings you will not get Krishna's blessing. That is who she is, and that's her position. And Radharani is the divine mother. She's the mother actually. What is mother's job? Can you all tell what is mother's job from your experience? What do you think mother does?
To take care of the children.
She cares for the children. Next.
Whatever the children ask for,
Whatever children want, she provides.
And also she conveys it to the father. Because
She conveys that to the father. Yes. Any other answer? Please try.
She loves her children.
Mother is the first teacher, so she is a teacher. Good.
She loves her children.
She loves her children. What else?
She is forgiving.
She's very forgiving. Yes. Next.
Then we should
All others, you don't have mother? You have not experienced mother? When somebody is asking about your mother, and if you are sitting silent, that means you have not experienced what mother is. You should be jumping and talking about your mother. Tell me what is mother means.
sacrificing.
Sacrifice. I want to see everybody how much you think about your mother. Let me see.
Always supportive.
Very supportive, yes, true. Very supportive. Next. Well-wisher.
Selfless love.
Selfless love.
Form of God.
Same people are speaking.
Form of God.
Sorry?
Form of God.
She is like a form of God. Okay? She cooks what you love. She provides food. From the day we are born, she is giving us the food. Without mother's milk, today we would have not been here. What else? That's all?
Irreplaceable.
Huh?
Irreplaceable.
Irreplaceable. Sometimes if your mobile is not working, throw this mobile. No, we'll get a new mobile. Can you say like this? Remove this mother, bring some new mother. Irreplaceable. That mother is good. I think that mother we can. No. Our mother is our mother. Nobody else can come as our mother. Irreplaceable. What else? That's all. Let's see. So, compassion, caring, kindness, affection, forgiveness, sacrifice, unconditional love. Like these are so many qualities that we all have experienced, right, from our mother. So, now Srimati Radharani, she is the embodiment of all these qualities in 100%. Now, whatever you all have told about mother, it's all correct. But that is not 100%. That's not 100%. Our mother has all these qualities. Look at this. Compassion, caring, kindness, affection, forgiveness. But nobody can say that I have got these qualities 100%. 100% that is present in Srimati Radharani. Because she is the Supreme Mother. She is the Divine Mother. All qualities. Sometimes our mother may have most of these qualities. Some of the qualities may not be there. Some qualities may be 5%, 10%. That itself is so nice. But think there is somebody who has got all qualities, that too 100%. Srimati Radharani with unlimited qualities. Unlimited, you can't even count. Like many of you are sitting silent when I am asking you, can you please talk about your mother? See, you know your mother and still you are not able to think of those good qualities. Now, how can we think of Radharani's qualities? She's got so many unlimited qualities. Now, from the prayers that many acharyas have offered, from those prayers we can understand who is Radharani, what's her position, what are her qualities. And these are the prayers that we all should learn and we should offer whenever we go in front of Srimati Radharani. That is why we are discussing now, so that before Radhashtami, we learn these prayers. This is the famous prayer. Let me see, who composed this prayer? Just try. Who gave this prayer to all of us? Every day, many of us are offering this prayer. First, let us learn this. Please join your hands. This is called Anjali Mudra or Namaskara Mudra. Okay, let us learn this prayer. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye. See how beautiful prayer it is. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi. Kanchana means gold. Tapta Kanchana means molten gold. Gold, no? Shining, very nice shining. Tapta Kanchana means shining like molten gold. Because she's golden color, she's called Gaurangi. Angi. Anga means the body. Angi means the one who has got a body. What kind of a body? Gaura. Gaura means like a golden body. That's called Gaurangi. So, there is a Gauranga Mahaprabhu because he also has got, he's Krishna, but he has got Radharani's complexion. And what is Radharani's complexion? Gaura. That is why he's called Gauranga because he's a masculine. Means it's a, When you say Purusha, it is Gauranga. If feminine, it is Gaurangi. So Radharani is called Gaurangi because of her complexion. What is her complexion? Golden complexion. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari. You are the Queen of Vrindavana. What is speciality of Vrindavan? Simply you are telling somebody is a queen. For that we should know that place belongs to whom? Actually that is a place where Krishna performs Leelas. And it is whose place? That is Radharani's place. Who is the owner of that place? Radharani. It is Radharani who is the owner and controller of that place. That is where Krishna comes and performs all the pastimes. Krishna is not called controller and owner of Vrindavan. He is not the owner of Vrindavan. Who is the owner of Vrindavan? Radharani. That is why Prabhupada says, simply by purchasing ticket you cannot go to Vrindavan. Then what do we need? Radharani's blessings you need. When you get Radharani's blessings, you will get entry into Vrindavan. It is a fact. You cannot pay money and you think, okay, now I'll enter Vrindavan. You can try. Next month there is a Vrindavan trip. You can try this. I will go to Vrindavan. I have some money, I'll go to Vrindavan. No. You need Radharani's mercy. How do we know this? Just before this we understood. Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam. Satyameva Punah Punaha. Vinaradhika prasadena mat prasada nalabhyate. Without Radharani's mercy, you will not get my mercy. First Radharani has to bless because she is Vrindavaneshwari. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari. Vrishabhanu Sute Devi. Who is she? She is the daughter of Vrishabhanu Maharaj. She is the daughter of Vrishabhanu Maharaj. Vrishabhanu Sute Devi. Pranamami. Ami means I am. Me. In Sanskrit, the first person is called Ami. Pranamami. Hari Priye. She is dear to whom? She is dear to Hari. She is dear to Krishna. And this prayer is given to us by Rupa Goswami. This is a Rupa Goswami composition. Next prayer. This is a very special. What is the speciality of this prayer? Can you notice this and tell me? Just look at that shloka and tell me. There is something special about it. Look at this. Some speciality of Sanskrit language is there. The word Dhara. Okay. The reverse of it is Radha. Okay. Dhare, Dhare. Okay. Become Radhe. For anything else? This entire prayer is composed with only two letters, two aksharas. Dha and Ra. Ra and Dha. Why these two letters are so special? Because Radhe, Radha has got two aksharas. One is Ra, other one is Dha. Ra and Dha. Ra, Dha. Because these two letters are Ra and Dha, now what Rupa Goswami has done, he has composed Govardhana pastime of Krishna. Actually, this shloka is talking about Krishna's pastime. But by using the aksharas of Radha's name, Ra and Da he has used, and he has composed entire shloka that talks about Govardhana pastime. Dhare dhara dhara dharam, dhara 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 rudham, dhira dhira radha dhirodham, radha durandharam. Please repeat. Dhare dhara dhara dharam, dhara dhara dhura rudham, Dhira dhira radha dhirodham, Radha durandharam. Dhare. On the hill, earnest Radha worshipped the Supreme Lord who lifted Govardhana. Dhare means the earth. Earth is called Dhara or Dhare. Dhare, Dharadhara. Earth is called Dharadhara because Dhara also means the one who is supporting, one who is carrying. So what is earth carrying? Earth is carrying the mountain. Like you see this platform is carrying table. Like that the earth is carrying the mountain. Which mountain? Govardhana mountain. Dhare dhara dhara dharam. Radha was standing on the earth which was carrying the mountain. And that mountain who was carrying? Krishna was carrying. And Radha, with great eagerness, she was looking at Krishna, who was carrying that hill. And in this way, she worshipped Krishna. Look at the beauty of this verses. It is composed with only two letters. Dha and Ra, or Ra or Dha. Because that is Radha's Akshara. With these two Akshara, entire Govardhana pastime Rupa Goswami is composed because Krishna likes Radha. If you want to, sometimes you want to call some dog and you tell something else, the dog will not come. You say something that dog likes, immediately the dog will come. Some bread or something you say, here is something, it will immediately come. So everybody like this, they have attraction to something. We all have an attraction to something. If I tell you now that there is some gulab jamun, everybody's attention will become very active. See, we all have our attention on something. So, the whole world attention is on Krishna, but Krishna's attention is on Radha. So, Rupa Goswami has written this only by using the two aksharas. Dhare dhara dhara dharam, dhara dhara dhura rudham, dhira dhira radha dhirodham, radha durandharam. Durandhara means Krishna, Supreme Lord. It's called Durandhara. So Radha worshipped Durandhara, Krishna. Like this it is so beautifully composed. You should all by hand this and offer in front of the altar. Those two shlokas, the first and two, was by Rupa Goswami. Now this is from Jiva Goswami. What does he offer? Please repeat. Krishna Premamayi Radha.
Krishna Premamayi Radha.
Radha Premamayo Harihi.
Radha Premamayo Harihi.
Jivanena Dhane Nityam.
Jivanena Dhane Nityam.
Radha Krishna Gatir Mama.
Radha Krishna Gatir Mama.
Jiva Goswami is giving a very serious prayer. He is saying, Krishna Premamayi Radha. Radha is made of full of pure love for Krishna. Radha is full of love for Krishna. And Krishna is full of love for Radha. There is Krishna who has got full of love for Radha, and Radha has got full of love for Krishna. Jivanena dhane nityam. And these two people, Radha and Krishna, they are my life and goal. They are the real wealth of my life. Dhana. What does that dhana means? Wealth. See how actually Jiva Goswami is measuring what is wealth in his life. We should all take lesson from this. Each one of us, we think what is the wealth in our life. We say, my wealth is how much property is there in my life. I have one house in Bangalore. I have house in Delhi. I have such and such amount in my bank balance. I have gold. I have diamond. I've got some vehicle. Some Lamborghini car is there. So this is my wealth. This is how ordinary people calculate their wealth. But a pure devotee, Jiva Goswami is teaching us how we should calculate our wealth. Radha's wealth is Krishna's love. Krishna's wealth is Radha's love. And devotee's wealth is Radha Krishna's love. So if at all anybody thinks like this, my real treasure, my real wealth in my life is Radha Krishna. Radha Krishna is everything in my life. He says, Jivanena dhane nityam. Not that only on Sunday, Radha Krishna is my wealth. Monday and nityam, every day. Every day, every moment, they are my life and soul. They are my goal. They are the only goal. I don't have any other goal in my life. This is how Jiva Goswami, a pure devotee, is a very great devotee. Even today, in the Hindu Banaras University, there is a big department to study Jiva Goswami's literature. It's a very great stalwart Acharya he is. And he says, Radha Krishna, Gatir Mama, they are my destination. I don't have any other destination in my life. Radha Krishna is my destination. All other destinations are all bogus destinations. They will all cheat me. But Radha Krishna, they are my real destination. So this prayer we should offer every day, so that one day we will be able to say like this. What is that? Krishna Premamayi Radha. So simple prayer it is to remember also. Krishna Premamayi Radha, Radha Premamayo Harihi, Jivanena Dhane Nityam. Jivanena Dhane Nityam. Radha Krishna Gatir Mama. Radha is made of pure love for Krishna, and Krishna Hari is made of pure love for Radha. Life's greatest wealth is Radha and Krishna, my eternal shelter. Is what Jiva Goswami said. Whether we are feeling like this, whether we have real emotions like this, at least we have to offer. Because these are the prayers offered by great devotees like Jiva Goswami. One day those feelings will come in our heart. So on Radhashtami, we should all offer these prayers. Not Radhashtami every day. Another prayer from Rupa Goswami. How does he feel in front of Radharani? Ha Devi Kakubhara Gad Gadayatya Vacha. He says, Ha Devi, Srimati Radharani, my dear mother, Ha Devi, Kakubhara Gad Gadayatya Vacha, Yache Nipatya Bhuvi Dandavat Udbhatihi, Asya Prasadam Abudhasya Janasya Kritva, Gandharvike Nijagani Gananam Videhi. He is saying what is success in his life. Jiva Goswami told what is success in his life. What is success in his life? According to this shloka, if I am able to think Radha and Krishna is everything in my life, that's like I achieved my success. That day I am able to think Radha, Krishna, you are everything in my life. Jivanena dhani nityam. Okay. That's the greatest success in my life, Jiva Goswami. Now Rupa Goswami says, what is success in life? He says, O goddess, Ha Devi, in great distress, with so much of pain, in great distress, I prostrate myself. Dandavat, you see in the second line, Yache Nipatya Bhuvi Dandavat. I am like falling like on rod. Top, you fall like this, like on rod. That's called danda. Danda means like rod. I have fallen like on rod on this ground before you. Bhuvi dandavat. I prostrate myself before you, falling on the ground in great distress. Kaku bhara. Kaku means distress. Bhara means filled with pain in my heart. I got a pain. You know what is that pain? He'll tell in the last line. Ha Devi, hey my dear Devi, Radharani, with so much of pain, filled, bhara means filled in my heart. I am falling before you, pain prostrate. Dandavat, vacha means faltering voice. Vacha means talking. I am offering my prayers, but I am not able to offer because my voice is choking, because my heart is, so much of pain is there. Ha Devi Kakubhara Gadgadayatya. You know, Gadgada means, actually, if you see somebody, they're crying and they're also talking. At that time, their voice will not be like a normal voice. Have you seen anybody in your life? They're crying and they're talking. That's called Gadgadayatya. Gadgada means faltering voice. Talking while you're crying. So Rupa Goswami is saying, I'm actually praying to you. While I'm praying to you, tears are coming because of pain in my heart. My voice, Vacha, Ha Devi Kakubhara Gadgadayatya Vacha. This is a Gadgadayatya Vacha. It's a faltering voice. It's not properly coming out. And it's coming from a very painful heart. Yache, yache, I beg. Yacha means beg. I beg. Rupa Goswami is begging something. You can all see whether we can also beg like this. Yache, nipatya bhuvidandavat. I'm begging by falling in front of you and crying in front of you. What is that? He says, Asya prasadam. I want your mercy. I'm praying for what? Prasada. Because Krishna has already told, Vinaradika prasadena mat prasadana labhyate. So it is very clear that we need Radharani's prasada, blessing. So, Asya prasada, I want that prasada, I want that blessings. And who am I? Abuddhya. What is the meaning of Abuddhya? Abuddhya has got many meanings. Let me see if any one of you can guess. What does Abuddhya mean? Buddhya, Abuddhya. Buddhi means what? Buddhi. Buddhi means intelligence, knowledgeable. Abuddhya means foolish. Foolish. Total foolish. Or like a small child. Children are not considered very intelligent. They don't know what is right, what is wrong. If fire is there, they'll keep their hand. If some lorry truck is coming, they run on the road. They're not very intelligent. I am like a child which has no proper discrimination. I don't know. Just like the child doesn't know, I should not keep my hand in the fire. I should not run on the floor, road, highway. That's very dangerous. The child has no intelligence. So I am like that kind of a child. Rupa Goswami is saying, Abuddhya. I'm an Abuddhya. Sometimes I run behind materialistic things. I think, oh, if I get promotion in my job, I'll be happy in my life. Oh, if I can build one house in Bangalore, I'll be very successful. Like this, we got so many materialistic goals in my life. I'm like a small child. I don't know what is right, what is wrong. But I'm crying in front of you. Asya prasadam abuddhya abuddhasya janasya. I belong to a category of abuddhya jana. Materialistic, unintelligent, less intelligent, such kind of group I belong to. And such a person I am, falling before you, yache, I'm begging in front of you. I'm begging from you. Please do this one thing. But what is that one thing he tells in the last line? He says, Gandharvike, oh my dear Radharani, Gandharvike, Nijagane Gadanam. You please consider me as one of your person. Nijagane Gadanam. Gadana means count. Please count me that I belong to you. That's all I want. See, it's a very intelligent prayer. If Ambani comes and counts you as a part of their family, can you think what all benefits will be there? Legally. What do you think? Here, Rupa Goswami is saying, Nijagane Gananam. Nijagane Gananam. Gananam, please count me. Count me as what? Count me as somebody belongs to your group. That's what I want. This is the success of my life. The day Radharani says, this person belongs to my group. That means my family. He belongs to me. If Radharani tells your life is done, over after that. You see, once I applied for US visa. So I went. What do they do in any consulate office? They first will think whether we should count you in our country or not. So when I went, they said, no, you cannot come. We don't count you. We don't want you. So because they did not count, I could not enter that country. It is very important that they consider us, they count us. Yes, you belong to us. Only then we get entry there. Any one of you who have applied visa for any country, you will know this. First, you have to agree, yes, you belong to us. Fine, I think we can allow you. So if you want to enter Vrindavana, Vrindavaneshwari, because it belongs to Radha, for that Radharani has to count you, that yes, you belong to me. Only then you get entry into Vrindavan. So Rupa Goswami is praying to Radharani. Nijagane Gananam. She has one Gana. In Sanskrit, Gana means group. Nija Gana, she has got group of her own servants. So Rupa Goswami is saying, please count me that I also belong to your group. Otherwise, I am an Anatha. Anatha means what? Orphan. If Radharani does not count me that I belong to her family, then whose family I belong to? I don't belong to any family, then I become an orphan. So, our mood when we go in front of Radha Krishna, what do we offer our prayer to Radharani is this prayer. We say, hey Radharani, hey Gandharvike, hey Devi, I seriously pray that please consider me as a part of your family, as part of your group. Please don't keep me outside of your group. I want to be always in your group. Because if I am in your group, I will get association of Krishna. Otherwise, I will not get. So, Gandharvike Nijagani Gananam Videhi. O goddess, in great distress, I prostrate myself before you, falling on the ground, praying piteously, Yache, piteously, unto you with faltering voice, Gadayatya Vacha. O Gandharvike, after you bestowed your mercy on this fool, count him amongst your own people. You see, this is what we should all. When God counts us that yes, you belong to me, from today onwards, your life is done. Your life is just done because now God counts that you belong to them. Now the way we are behaving, the way we are living our life, sometimes our own parents will disown us. When there was a Nirbhaya case, the Delhi gang rape, you all remember in 2014? When that gang, the very infamous gang rape in Delhi happened, that time one of the accused mother said, I disown that son. I am not his mother. I don't want to be his mother. You see, sometimes the way we behave, our own parents say that you don't belong to us. Just think about this. How many sinful activities we do in our life. We have no regards for our own parent. We have no regards for Radha and Krishna. Now here Rupa Goswami is saying, please count me as your family member. That means we should really become serious. Only then Radha will count us as a part of her group. So this is a very interesting prayer that we should learn and offer before Radharani when we go in front of Radha. Otherwise you don't know what to tell Radha and Krishna when you go in front of Radha and Krishna. He Devi Kakubhara Gadayatya Vacha Yache Nipatya Bhuvi Dandavat Ubhatya Asya Prasadam Abudasya Janasya Kritva Gandharvike Nijagane Gananam Videhi. Please count me as one of your group member. This is Rupa Goswami's another prayer. Now, this is another nice prayer composition of Rupa Goswami. Here, this is a prayer to Krishna. Actually, this is a prayer to Krishna, but not even one Krishna's name is there. Look at this. Nowhere Krishna's name is there. What is the name there everywhere? Radha, Radha, Radha. But actually it is addressing whom? Krishna. This is the speciality of this prayer. Nowhere Krishna's name, but prayer is for Krishna. You are actually talking about Radha. You are using Radha's name, but you are addressing Krishna. Please repeat. Let us learn this. Radha Radhita Radhesha Radhika Pranavallabha Radha Ramana Vande Tvam Radhika Prema Nirjita. Oh Lord Krishna, where is Krishna? All Radha Radha is there, but no, it is for Krishna. Radha Aradhita. Oh Lord, you are worshipped by whom? Aradhita, by Radha. Radha Radhita Radhesha. Master. Isha. Isha means what? Master. Of whom? Of Radha. That's why, oh Lord Krishna, oh Master of Srimati Radharani. That is Radhesha. Lakshmisha. We say Isha of Lakshmi. Isha of Radha is called Radhesha. Krishna only, but Radhesha. And Radha intently worships you. Radha Aradhita. She intently worships you. Radha Radhita Radhesha. Radhika Pranavallabha. Pranavallabha. You are the life and soul of Radhika. You are so dear to her and she is so dear to you. Radhika Pranavallabha. Prana. Radha means she is the prana of Krishna and Krishna is the prana of Radha. Radha Radhita Radhesha. Radhika Pranavallabha. Radha Ramana. You take happiness only from Radha. Ramana means one who takes happiness or one who gives happiness to Radha. Radha Ramana Vande Tvam. Vande means Namaskar. Vande Tvam. Tvam means you. Krishna, I offer my obeisances to you. Who are you? You are Radha Radhita. You are Radhesha. You are Radhika Pranavallabha. You are Radha Ramana. And you are Radhika Prema Nirjita. You are conquered by Radha's love. Look at this, how beautiful. It is a prayer to Krishna, but with Radha's name. Why? Because when you say Radha, Radha, Radha in front of Krishna, Krishna will immediately like you. Why? Because you are taking some name that Krishna likes. So that's how Rupa Goswami very intelligently he is attracting Krishna's attention by chanting Radha's name, but actually offering prayer to Krishna. So please repeat this once again. Radha Radhita Radhesha. Radhika Pranavallabha. Radha Ramana Vande Tvam. Radhika Prema Nirjita. I hope you all make a note of this and learn. And whenever you come in front of Radha and Krishna, all these prayers we should offer. These are very, very special, powerful prayers that great acharyas have offered. So there are so many other prayers by Sanatana Goswami and Raghunath Das Goswami and others. So, but we will keep it this much. So this is what. Who is Srimati Radharani? What is her position? We understood through why Krishna comes. Bhagavad Gita says Krishna comes for 3 reasons. Paritranaya sadhuna, vinashaya cha dushkrita, dharma samstapana. But we understood dharma samstapana can happen. By whom? By acharyas, by pure devotees. Like Prabhupada did dharma samstapana by spreading Harinam Sankirtan everywhere. Then Paritranaya sadhunam, protection of devotees will happen by Krishna's holy name. You chant holy name, you will be protected. Like Gajendra, like Draupadi. They all chanted Krishna's holy name and they were protected. This Vinashaya Dushkritam will happen by energies like Durga Devi, Lord Shiva. They themselves will do this Vinashaya Dushkritam. Actually, Krishna comes according to Bhagavatam, where Brahma is revealing Prapancham Nishprapanchopi Vidambayasi Bhutale Prapanna Janatananda Sandeham Pratidam Prabho. Hey Prabho, you come for spreading happiness. For whom? Prapanna Jana, for your surrendered devotees. This is why you come. Now how does he spread happiness? By performing Anugrahaya Bhaktanam Manusham Dehamastita. To bless his devotees, Anugrahaya Bhaktanam, he takes human-like form. Tadrishi Kridaha, he performs Krida, he performs pastimes. What is that? Yashrutva tatparo bhavet. Yashrutva, by hearing about them, by discussing about those Krida, pastimes of Krishna, we become attracted to Krishna. And when we get attracted to Krishna, we think of Krishna always. And when you always think of Krishna, you think of Krishna at the time of death. Antakalecha mame vasmaran muktva kalevaram. So at the time of death, if you think of Krishna, you will go back to Krishna's place, Vrindavan. And with whom Krishna performs his pastimes? He performs these pastimes with his internal potency, Ahladini Shakti. And that Ahladini Shakti is Srimati Radharani. Only with Srimati Radharani, Krishna does all this happy pastimes, leelas in Vrindavan for all of us, to attract all of us. To tell us, like this, you can also be happy with me in the spiritual world. Come, we'll go. That's why praying to Radharani is so important. If you want to be happy in our life, it is Radharani who gives that happiness. She's the divine mother. Why? She has got all the divine motherly qualities 100%. What qualities we see in our mother, they're all great qualities, but they are not present 100%. 100% is present only in Radharani. And we can experience those qualities when we go and offer prayers in front of her. And what are those prayers? Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Radha Radhita Radesha Radhika Pranavallabha Radha Ramana Vandetvam Radhika Prema Nirjita. Like this. Dhara Dhara Dharam. All these prayers, when we learn, go in front of Radharani, when we offer prayers, then we get into the proper consciousness of worshipping Srimati Radharani. So, we'll close this. In case if any one of you have any question to ask, you can think about it for a moment. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand and you can ask. Yes. There is some mic here. We can avoid walking in front of camera always. How many of you will learn these prayers before Radhashtami? They're very simple. It's so nice. Every day in your home, please try. So good, you're all raising your hand. At least try. Even if you learn one, actually we should have more prayers. Whenever we go, we should offer new prayers so that our heart becomes clean. Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Just want to know, as we know, Krishna came to this human form with this transcendental aura. So, how did Radha Mate come? Like, is that also transcendental birth, or how? Is she also in human incarnation? How?
Okay. Interesting. So, how Mother Srimati Radharani made her appearance? So, as I already said in the prayer, it is a Vrishabhanu Sute Devi. She is the daughter of Vrishabhanu. Vrishabhanu is a king. He is a friend of Nanda Maharaj. Nanda Maharaj is a foster father of Lord Krishna. In Gokul. Have you been to Vrindavan? No. If you go to Vrindavan, you will see all these places. So, in Vrindavan, there is a place called Gokul, where Yashoda Maya, Nanda Maharaj, Krishna, they were all there. Very near to that place, there is one place. Anybody knows what is that place? Not Barsana. Raval. Raval is a place where Yamuna river flows. Yamuna river flows in the place called Raval. That place, every day Vrishabhanu Maharaj used to go and offer prayers in Yamuna river. They didn't have children. Vrishabhanu is the father, Kirtida is the mother of Radharani. But they did not give birth to Radharani. Then how they became father and mother? One day when Vrishabhanu Maharaj was doing prayers in Yamuna river, he was in deep meditation to the Supreme Lord. And while he was doing meditation, dhyana, something touched him. And that's the touch. Many things touch. But he was a great devotee. Nothing ordinary will make him come out of his dhyana. What touched him gave him spiritual happiness. Then he opened his eyes. He saw there was a beautiful, very big, dazzling lotus flower. Kamala, lotus flower. And that lotus flower had 1,000 petals. You know petals? 1,000 petals. Golden lotus flower. And from that golden 1,000 petaled lotus flower, there was a dazzling baby girl inside that inside that lotus flower. And that baby girl was so effulgent, like a sun, as if sun is floating on the Yamuna river. That effulgent it was, like a golden complexion. And when that baby girl came, this Vrishabhanu Maharaj was wondering, who is this special child? At that time, Brahma came. Brahma appeared. And he told Vrishabhanu Maharaj, in your previous life, you did so much tapasya to get Lakshmi Devi as your daughter. Like Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda, Vasudeva, Devaki, they did tapasya to get Narayana as their son. Like this Vrishabhanu and Kirtida Devi, they did tapasya to get Lakshmi as their daughter. So because you did tapasya and you received that blessing, so in this life that Lakshmi Devi, Mahalakshmi, she has come, she is a Swayambhu, she is not born like the ordinary child is born. So please take this baby. She is the Mahalakshmi Devi. In fact, she is Adi Lakshmi. So that's how Srimati Radha appeared in this universe. But when she appeared, she had closed her eyes. The Radha's eyes were closed. So he was very thrilled. Vrishabhanu was very happy, very thrilled. Oh, I got a baby and this is Mahalakshmi, Adi Lakshmi, like this he brought home. But the child is not opening the eyes. What to do? You know what will you do when the child is not opening? They tried so many, nothing worked. The news reached to Gokul. Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda, they came to know that their friend Vrishabhanu and Kirtada Devi, they got a daughter in a very extraordinary manner. And the news spread everywhere that child is glowing like one special dazzling effulgence is coming. It's not an ordinary child. They got this from a very special lotus flower on Yamuna river, like this. So then Maharaj Nanda also came. And when he came with small baby Krishna. And baby Krishna was so new, infant. So small, young baby Krishna. And they came to see and Vrishabhanu was speaking to Nanda Maharaj, and Kirtita Devi was speaking to Yashoda, and Radharani was kept in one room, inside one room, baby. So they were speaking and they were sharing. See, we were so happy that we got a baby, but the baby has not opened the eyes. It's been days and days, 15 days, 1 month old, the baby has not opened her eyes. And when they were talking like this, the small baby Krishna, he came out of the mother's lap and he started crawling. Crawling, babies, they crawl. He crawled and entered into the room where Radha was there. And he came and he held Radha's hand. Krishna held Radha's hand. As Krishna touched Radha's hand, immediately Radha opened her eyes. And the first person that Radha saw was Krishna. She was waiting for Krishna so that Lakshmi Devi, Adi Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi, she will always see only Narayana first. So till Krishna comes and touches Radha, Radharani didn't open her eyes and see anyone else in this world. She's Radhika Pranavallabha. Krishna is the life and soul of Radha. Nobody else she wants. So like this, in a very extraordinary manner. So Srimati Radharani appeared and she saw Krishna first. In this way, Radha and Krishna, the both of them grew up. When they were about 7-8 years old, because so many demons were coming, Kamsa used to send to kill Krishna. So they shifted from Gokul to another place called Nandagaon. And same way, Vrishabhanu Maharaj shifted from Raval to another place called Brahmagiri Parvata. Let's say Brahma, in Satya Yuga, he did tapasya. Brahma did. Kritayatyante Brahmano tapasvinaha. He had done tapasya in the beginning of Krita Yuga, Satya Yuga. And his tapasya was that Lakshmi Devi should walk on my body, on my head. Lakshmi Devi should keep her leg on my head. This was his desire. So that desire was granted. In Dwapar Yuga, that Mahalakshmi, Adi Lakshmi will come and she will walk around you. That is why Brahma, he became a mountain, a hill called Brahmagiri mountain. So Vrishabhanu Maharaj shifted his family to that place where Radharani's palace was there. In this way, Radharani every day she was walking around satisfying Brahma's desire. So today also we can go. It's called Barsana. Barsana is a spoiled name of Vrishabhanu because Vrishabhanu was living there. So all those places are even now still there. That's why many of you who have not seen Mathura Vrindavan, you should take this advantage. You should go next month. Folk is organizing Vrindavan trip. They will take you to Gokul, Barsana, Raval, Vrindavan, Govardhan. You will get to see all this wonderful place. And we will personally see whatever we are hearing. So this is how Radha appeared. Is that okay? Any other questions? Yes. Probably last question.
Hare Krishna. Well, it was very enlightening for me to get to know how Radharani started her pastime. So I was also enthusiastic to know how did she wind up her pastime.
How did she wind up her pastime? Okay. So these are all pastimes generally not so much discussed. How, as we all know, Radha, she is the internal potency of the Lord. She is the Ananda Shakti of Krishna. When Krishna comes, she comes. When Krishna winds up from this world, she also winds up. So when Krishna, he actually went to Mathura from Vrindavan. So Radha remained in Vrindavan. And throughout her life, she would constantly meditate on Krishna's pastimes that Krishna performed when he was in Vrindavan, throughout her life. This is a very special happiness called Vipralamba Prema, happiness in separation of God. They're all very high level topics that the great acharyas tell us that when we do sufficient sadhana, when we clean our heart, then we will understand this kind of topics. So Radha was enjoying those Krishna's love by being away from him in Vrindavan. When Krishna departed from this world to Vaikuntha, Goloka Vrindavana from Dwaraka, the same day, same time, Srimati Radharani also, she departed herself from this Vrindavan to spiritual world Goloka. So that's how she wound up her task. Okay? So I think we have come to the end of our time. So thank you all for taking out your time and hearing about Krishna, Radha. So let us hear more and more, especially by learning these prayers. And please come on Radhashtami. Radhashtami is on Tuesday, appearance day of Srimati Radha. It's like the birthday of our mother. So important. She feels for all of us. It is Radha who is constantly thinking how to take all of us back to spiritual world. It is a mother who always thinks. So we should always go and pray to Radharani for her blessing. Puna puna satyam vinaradhika prasadena mad prasada na labhyate. You will not get Krishna's blessing without Radha's blessings. Okay? Srimati Radharani ki Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Gaur Premanande.